In today's video, I'm going to do my top 10 indie tarot decks. So I did top 10 indie oracle decks. Caveat to this one, I have a lot of tarot decks, but at least so far I tend to connect more with oracle decks. So when I say top 10 for tarot, keep that loosely. There are some that definitely I'm like, wow, yes, definitely top 10. There are others where I've picked them because maybe I like the artwork, but I could just as easily have chosen another deck. So I guess think of this as like top 10 slash some pretty slash cool decks, but this is not an exhaustive list. I almost wish I could choose some more oracle decks, but I said top 10 indie tarot. So we're going to start today kind of like I think it started with the oracle one with Sarah Kathleen's deck, the Creatures Tarot. So this is the back of the cards, as you can see, and then here's the box. And it comes with a little booklet. That's the only downside to me as a booklet person, is the smallness of the booklet. And like I tried to do towards the end of last time, I'm gonna pull 10 cards, if I can count. So let's go. Let's go ahead and start, and I'll just pull 10, show you, and then go on to the next one. So here is the Queen of Cups, and I'm just pulling at random. The Knight of Wands, and let me actually go ahead and pull them so that I don't misnumber them. So that's 1, 2, so I need 8 more. So let me choose some different ones. So 1, 2, 3. So I need 5 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still think I'm counting wrong. But we'll see. And 10. I shouldn't have looked because there's just so many different ones. Normally I do it blind so that I don't know what I'm picking, but I didn't. It's like I wish I could show you every card in this deck. I'm sure there's wall cards that have that though, so you know, just look on YouTube, I'm sure. So we have the Knight of Wands, and with this deck she has I think it's still out there, like a supplement where you can get alternative major arcana. So I think I have in the ones I pulled out both the Priestess and the High Priestess, and I think those are the same card, but just one is in one the regular deck and one has the expansion. So there's the Devil, the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords. I love her little characters. In all her decks, there's like these neat little characters. The Ten of Cups. Like, I almost feel like they should be scary, but they're cute. The Hanged Man. There he is. This one's interesting because there are no creatures. The Tower. The Page of Wands. Oh, Page of Wands. He's back. The King of Wands. And lastly, lastly, apparently I just drop everything. The priestess. Speak of the devil. So that is the Creatures Tarot, and she has the Creatures Oracle. She has a Creatures Tarot Black and White, many creatures, and then a couple Oracle decks, and another tarot deck, if I'm thinking right. Yeah, anyway, she's got a lot of neat decks. She's in England, though, I believe, so, you know, if you're in the US, if you do order her decks, I can't remember how much the shipping is. It probably is reasonable. She seems like a very nice person. I mean, not that that necessarily has anything to do with it, but just wanted to give you a heads up. The next in the deck is, this is kind of like with the Oracle. People who have multiple decks, I tend to like if I like one, I like, you know, their Oracle, I like their tarot. So, in the other video I showed you, her name's Nikisha, one of her Oracle decks, and she has lots of tarot and Oracle decks on Etsy, and all amazing. I think I mentioned before, she has all kinds of paintings, things like that. So this is the Badger's Tarot, kind of like Creatures. The only downside to me is she has like a keyword page rather than a guidebook, and I'm just a guidebook sucker. I love guidebooks. They help me out a lot in terms of how I relate to the cards, but that being said, that doesn't stop me from trying to understand and interact with other ones. So this is the box, the Badger's Forest, and one of the pros for hers is that she sells mini tarot and playing card size, so depending on your budget. So let me go ahead and put one up here so you can see the backs. And then I'll go ahead and pull another 9 that we can use. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So this is Badger's Forest Tarot. And if I remember right, there's like crows, badgers, foxes, rabbits. It's kind of like nature players. So here we have, and I can't remember which one's which. I'm going to assume this is cups, but I can't remember. Actually, it might be the major again. That's my problem, not hers. So, yeah, so like each of the animals, I think, is a certain suit. So in this case, it'd be the queen, but I can't remember which suit is which. So this is the 2 of badgers. So yeah, that must have been like the 1 of crows. The 2 of foxes. The sun. I just love her artwork. She's so prolific. The 1 of foxes. All of the color schemes. Her pictures, like I mentioned in the Oracle one, are just so alive. Judgment. You can see there's like a fire in the distance. I can't tell. Is he crying? We have the hanged bird. And then we have, I'm not sure which one this goes with. Maybe one of them is tree. Oh no, it's the crows again. The 2 of crows. And again, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Apologies to her. This might be like a 4 of trees. But anyway, the point is, this is one of my favorite decks. she's one of my favorite artists. I don't know if it's like ultimate all-time favorite deck, but she's one of my favorite artists of tarot and oracle decks. And I kind of want to show you what the art looks like more than anything. So, especially there's people on YouTube who know a lot more about tarot, since I have my skill and knowledge is very low. So I'm sure they'd be able to see cards like that and know sort of exactly what's what. So let's see. Yeah, on the back it says, from the creator of the Rabbit Tarot comes the Badger's Forest Tarot, unique wild animal deck rooted in traditional tarot. The deck has 78 unique art cards featuring badgers, foxes, crows, rabbits, deer, bears, and more. So, yeah. So I definitely recommend her and her decks. Put this off to the side for now. It's gonna get hard here in a second. Actually, it's already hard because, like I said, I'm more of an oracle person. So a lot of the tarot decks I'm showing you, I have some relation to, more than necessarily like how well I've used it. It might be something like the artwork has called to me, or like this one. I think I'll just go ahead and show you next. The Mushroom Hunter's Tarot. I love looking for mushrooms, hunting for mushrooms. I don't eat them. I do not like the taste, but I love the hunt, sort of the thrill of finding them and photographing them and trying to identify them. So this step really appealed to me. So I'm going to do like I did last time. So here's the Mushroom Hunter's Tarot. It does come with a booklet. And I'm sorry, I'm so clumsy. The neat thing is with each, I'll show you, with each card, there's a description and keywords, but there's also what the card is, like what mushroom, as well as its scientific name, which is really helpful because with mushrooms gonna have like multiple common names, multiple scientific names as they've changed and been moved to different genus or genera over time. So just kind of helpful if you're a mushroom nerd. What you're seeing here is a spore print. It's not an eye. I mean, I guess maybe it's meant to also be an eye, but what it is a spore print. You can put a mushroom down on paper and the spores will look like that, and depending on the spore color, that can help in identification. So because they're not all spores are white, for instance. So let me go ahead and count down the 10 cards. So we already have one up there, so let's do 2, 3, or let me count down 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I am dropping stuff again. 3, 2, and 1. Am I doing this right? I'm like well educated but totally ignorant at the same time. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm so done. Okay, here we go. 10. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Alright. So, like I said, this is the Mushroom Hunter's Tarot. He's had a sale for a long time. I think he must have a lot of his first edition. So we'll see. So we have the 3 of Swords. You can see it up there. Oh, I'm trying to remember what that mushroom's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've never actually seen one in real life. I believe this would be someone can correct me. It might be cups. I'm really bad when there are. No, it might be pentacles. I'm really bad when there's just symbols. And I think that's truffles. Or maybe this one's truffles. So 5 of Pentacles. This must be cups. The water in there. This is probably a jelly ear, or one of those jelly fungus species. So that's the 5 of cups. The 4 of Pentacles looks like another type of morel. Sorry, the 4 of Pentacles. Why are there so many morels? Because he doesn't just have morels, I promise. 3 of Pentacles. Wow, I chose a lot of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. And I chose from different areas of the deck, so I don't know what happened there. And the 2 of Swords. Some mushrooms are bioluminescent. My guess is that's what he's showing here, rather than like green. So there are green mushrooms. The Hierophant. I do not know off the top of my head what mushroom that is. And we got the Tower in. Oh, this one's horrifying. This is one of those cordyceps. I don't know if you've seen this before. They like take over ants' heads. It's one of the species, and basically turn them into zombies. So cool, super creepy. So this is the. I'm gonna turn this over. I can't look at this. And these actually, I just noticed. If I remember right, there's a culture in which they found these like stone mushroom artifacts. I might be making that up, but actually I think it's real. I don't remember what culture. I just remember they're clumsy. That they're old. So anyway, like I said, educated but dumb at the same time. Alright, so that's the Mushroom Hunter's Tarot. Hopefully you like rambles, because these longer videos, because I do my videos totally just off the cuff. Yeah, hopefully you like rambles, because that's what I'm doing. Right. So let's see what is next. So I have done Mushroom Hunters, the Patchers, and the Creatures. Let me try not to knock everything down. Let's do the Gentle Tarot. I know a lot of you will have seen this stuff before, especially if you collect or just have indie decks. It seems to be a very popular indie deck. And she recently had a Kickstarter to fund a companion oracle deck. So this deck is also available as tarot size and mini size, and I believe playing card size. So let's do like the others, where I'll go ahead and put the pack on so you have something to look at while I'm rambling. Here's the box. I know you can't see the whole thing at once, but too bad. And it has a nice thick little guidebook, and then she has a much larger guidebook as well. So this one doesn't have pictures. The other one, well, it has it has like a picture at the beginning of each suit. Yeah, like the ace card. But the other one, the larger book, has like full color pictures, information on the images in the cards, as well as the reading. So anyway, so let's see. So that one's, we got one. So let's do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I like not knowing what I'm about to show you guys. It's fun. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Alright, let's see. So we have the 6 of Thunder. And like a lot of indie decks, you know, people will come up with their own, you know, instead of cups or pentacles or sort of the traditional things, they might come up with their own thing. Here's the Seed of Thunder. The 7 of Cups. No, sorry. That's 12. So root. So that would be what? Is that a page? No, that would be a knight. I think seed is page, root is knight, and I can't remember king and queen. Temperance. The 8 of Wands. The 7 of Thunder. The 4 of Cups. The Moon. The 3 of Stones. And the 4 of Wands. So that is the Gentle Tarot. I think I'm going too slow right now because it's already 20 minutes in. Alright, so that, because I've only shown you this is the 4th time. Okay, let me pick up the pace a little. Because I don't want this to be like 4 hours long. Okay, so that was number 4. Number 5 is the Bonehead Tarot. Now, she had a Kickstarter last year for a companion oracle deck that did not get funded, but I think she's still going to try to have the it printed anyway. So, you know, if you like this deck, also you should get it. If not, but you like oracle deck, she should be coming up with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put one up here. Instead of showing you the box, since we don't have a lot of time, I'll just let you know there's a guidebook. Nice little guidebook. And then pick the card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have the 10 of Wands. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. 10 of Wands. And we have the 3 of Wands. I really love these cards. The only thing that I sometimes have trouble with is the little skeleton guy. It's oftentimes very small. So the Aftermath, which I believe is a substitute for the Fool because it looks like it's a zero, or it might be after, like a null. I'd have to go back and check. Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Is that a mushroom? I think it is. The Seven of Cups. The Two of Cups. And the Six of Wands. So that is the Botanical Tarot deck. And let's go ahead and see what deck we have next. And like I said, I really like all of these, but there's like probably another 10 I could substitute and still count them as favorites. Same goes with the Oracle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. 5 to go. Alright. In my into one, I had pulled the Bug Oracle. This is the Whispering Spirits Oracle. It's by the same artist, creator. And let me go ahead and pick out 10. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I just like the whimsicalness of these decks. I don't always like sort of nebulous creatures, although maybe I do because I like the creatures tarot too. So I take that back. So we have the King of Cups, which I feel like I've gotten a million times before. The Queen of Swords. Oh, I selected this card, Judgment. I like these little guys. The King of Coins. Death, which is my card of the year. Queen of Coins. King of Swords. Getting a lot of court cards. Oh, this is cute. Six of Wands. Look at it. I like to how like a lot of things have faces. Like it's not just like the creature. It's like everything's a creature. That was my husband blowing his nose downstairs. If you heard that, he's in the basement. Oh. And then here's Justice. And she does have a guidebook. It's short, but I guess it's not that short. But anyway, that is the Whispering Spirits Tarot. And let's see what else we have. Because apparently I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've gone through 6. So 4 more to show. As many people are probably familiar with, James R. Eads. Botanical Tarot. This is I think a fairly common indie deck, which is not a bad thing. I just for some reason feel bad, like I should be showing you guys something new and different, but that's kind of silly because that's not the point of this video. So that's the back of the cards. Nice little guidebook, kind of like with his Cosmic Visions Tarot. There's a little guidebook, and then they are both have it. There's a joint, huge guidebook. It's beautiful in and of itself. It's got a whole full page, full color for each card, plus descriptions. So let me count out another 9. 1, 2, 3, every edition usually has like a mystery 79th card. So if you see a card with a question mark, that's what that is. At least for some of the early editions, you can actually buy mystery cards to add to your decks. So we have the Queen of Wands, and just like with his Oracle deck, Cosmovision, you can the cards next to them, like so Queen of Wands, King of Wands, you had Knight of Wands, they'd form a complete image. The other thing to know is this particular deck is also available in like different forms, and by that I mean like different color schemes, that kind of stuff. So Two of Chalices, Six of Wands. I think this might have been one of the ones I pulled onto the 3-card spread the other day. Here's one of the question marks. Illumination. The Five of Pentacles. Why do I always pick the same cards? The Queen of Swords. The King of Swords. See? The Lovers. It's a neat card. Oh, another question one. Tiny Elephants. I like that one. I don't know if any of you, there's like an old, might be an old Looney Tunes cartoon. This tiny elephant. Love it. 4 wands. It's our last one. So that is the Prisma Visions. I just love I love his style, and also I found Prisma and Cosmo Visions to be very useful. Again, like I mentioned in my Oracle, for larger spreads. Like Celtic Cross and things like that. I feel like they can be, it's really rich in that way for, exploring. Alright, so the next one is the Embroidered Forest Tarot. As you might have noticed, again, if you saw my other video, is a lot of these are like companions, tarot and oracle by the same creator. So she comes with a booklet. Always love a booklet. And I'll go ahead and put one in the bag, and then I'll count out the other 9. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I love her decks. This one in the Embroidered Graveyard. Embroidered Graveyard, it's like one of my top decks, period. Terrible oracle. And like that one, she actually did embroider, and then I believe like took pictures or scanned them in. The only thing I dislike is it's hard sometimes to see, like where it says Page of Cups, the writing. But that's not a huge deal for me. Like this is the 3 of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I'm pulling from my non-picked one. Okay, forget it. This probably will not have 10 in it, but that's okay. So that's the 8 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the King of Cups. Okay, he's got the ground. The Empress. The 7 of Wands. The Knight of Cups. And not sure if that was 10 cards, but that's okay. So that is the Embroidered Forest Tarot. So I'm put that away. So I believe I just have 2 more. And again, I don't know why I keep saying this other than I guess it sort of frustrates me that I don't have like all-time favorite tarot. It's like there's just so many I like and so many I like for their art. So it frustrates me too because like if I'm picking 10, I cannot show you everything. I really wish I could show you. So I think I said this with Oracle too. Maybe I'll just like later in the year be like my other 10 so kind of most of my decks are favorites. Like that's why I bought them, was because they spoke to me in some way, or had some compulsion, whether that's good or not. So here's Forager's Daughter Tarot. That's another one that I like a lot. So let's see. It comes with a guidebook, but it's huge and beautiful and highly recommended. I can't remember if you can only buy it separate or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm actually going to pull back for this one real quick and show it to you. This is the book. It's so thick and beautiful. And this is like the word. Okay, never mind. That was like the worst show and tell. Alright, let's see what we have. Let's go back in. Okay, we have the Page of Cups, the Ancestor. Weirdly, that was the page I just showed you. The Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and I believe she's from the Midwest. So if you're from that area, this is the Hermit. This might especially call to you some creatures you can find around here. 4 of Wands. This is Ingenuity. And there's some unique cards like that. Ingenuity. The 9 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. There are bears in the Midwest, in case you're wondering. I live in a state that has them. 9 of Swords. So that is the Forager's Daughter Tarot. If I remember right, this style is it Art Nouveau? It's done in that style. And I think she is also coming out with an Oracle deck. I like that a lot of these artists, creators, oftentimes create both. Whether it's starting with an oracle and then creating tarot, or doing tarot, creating oracle. I just think it's nice when there's like companion. Which brings me to my next. This is kind of tall. So I kind of want to show you the Starseeker Tarot because I love the Starseeker Oracle, but I never really use the tarot. Hopefully I will at some point. I don't. This next one, I think I want to show you this other one because it's pretty easy to find information about the Starseeker Tarot, and I'm not sure how easy it is to find information about this one. And so kind of torn. But this is the Animal and Botanical Tarot. I know she was going to close down her shop, so I don't know at the moment. If it's still available, we'll try to look before I post this. So that's number 1. Let's do 2. about this deck, I love all the animal and plants. I like things with wild animals and plants more than something like herbs. So this deck really drew me in. Not necessarily like the artwork layout, as in like, I don't know if it's as beautifully laid out as some, but it's beautifully, her art is beautiful, and the guidebook, it's buried here, so I'm not going to pull it out. But like things like the Forager's Daughter, it's thick and it's chock full of descriptions. It's got full page color of the card, description of the card, and what's really cool here, I'm going to go ahead and turn this one up, but what's really cool is, okay, this kind of creeps me out. If you've seen my videos lately, this is actually the card I pulled, and that one. Is that in her descriptions, here's the 7 of Swords. She'll even tell you like the scientific name, and it's usually like of each thing. So like the animal or bird, the plant, the insect. Here's the High Priestess. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles, Beaver, very cute. The 9 of Cups, the Magician, the 9 of Wands, got ourselves an armadillo, the 5 of Cups, the Fool, and the 2 of Pentacles. So, like I said, I really like the back of these cards, and I like the guidebook. Sometimes, even if like the art, like this technically is just very beautiful, even if it's like not my favorite, it's the whole production. So the cards themselves, the descriptions, sort of richness, like the whole thing is rich, which I feel like, at least for me, makes any readings do that much richer. I know for some people it might not. It might hinder your ability to let your intuition speak to you, but for me it kind of helps break that open. I lied about doing 10 because I'm going to show you that Starseeker Tarot just because I love the Starseeker Oracle so much, and I would feel remiss. Man, I'm looking right now at some other decks though. So hard to choose. Oh man. But otherwise this video would go on for like eternity. And there's one I would want to show you, and I really like the artwork. But it's been really frustrating with ordering it. And I don't want to call that artist out because I know it's got to be very hard to be an independent artist and run a small business, but it just sort of frustrates me. Anyway, maybe I'll show it in the future. I'm still sore. Alright, so Starseeker Tarot. First world problems. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I know I cheated. This is number 11. Maybe I'll pull an 11th card. Oh, just to make this even longer. She has a guidebook. I was definitely with the Oracle on, like I said, I haven't worked too much with the tarot. Her guidebook, you know, sort of normal size for small, what they call a little white book. But man, it's chock full of, you know, insight. So we have the 6 of Swords. We have what you call the wind. Smoking things down and using things like always. Yes. 6 of Cups. to be on Kickstarter, and then she has a companion tag for the Oracle that's coming out on Kickstarter with like mantras. So the World, the Queen of Swords. I'm just gonna leave it. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Five of Swords. A lot of swords and cups. And Seven of Swords. So that is the Starseeker Tarot, and thank you for all your patience today. And this has been a long one. And like I always say, I hope you got something out of this today, and I hope to see you soon.